Again, hello everyone. This is Curtis Broom, and I want to welcome you to the final part of our broadcast, part 4. Again, it's a pleasure to have you here, and obviously you're here because you answered yes to the simple question, the final question at the end of part 3. And that question was just if there truly was a specific system that can be detailed in only 15 minutes that would make it perfectly clear how to create wealth by simply doing 3 things: consuming your own DNA repair, referring others, and asking them one single question: would you want to see that specific system? And obviously you're here because you do want to see it. And so let me dig in and let's start right away. It's what we call our 15-minute quick start training. What do I do? Very simply. How is it that those 3 simple things can possibly lead to wealth? It seems almost too good. Let me show you how powerful our simple duplication system is. And here's the way it works. It's what we call our quick start. Now, as we had mentioned previously in part 3, there are 6 different types of potential income. Again, we're not going to go into them in detail, but we're going to show you how this simple system over time will allow you to earn all 6 forms of income without doing anything but those 3 simple steps: consume, refer, and ask one simple question. But the 2 things we're going to focus on as we begin the quick start are 2 initial things: creating initial DNA Repair Club customers, other club members, and becoming eligible for team bonuses, as we had mentioned in part 3, because you can lay the foundation at the time of enrollment as a team member, not only to get your product less expensively and potentially free, but you can lay the foundation for future wealth. And here's the way it works. It's a very simple process. Let's go back to those 3 simple steps to become team bonus eligible. In our system, it's based on a very simple principle. Just do a simple and successful thing one time, and when you do, once you've done something one time, it's just how we learn everything we ever learn in our life from the time we're a baby. Do something one time, 3 things immediately happen. Now that you've done it, and you know how to do it, number 1, no one else can ever tell you it can't be done because you've just done it. Number 2, you can now do it again and again because you know how. And number 3, you can teach and help other people do the same thing because you know how. So here's the 3 simple steps. Step number 1, you enroll as a team member. That will create a business center, a retail business center. Now you can purchase your product less expensively, and over time you could even get it for free based on the income you earn. Step number 2, you activate and advance that business center. Any product order of you or your customers will activate. But as we said, you want to advance, as we mentioned in part 3, you want to advance to the professional level as fast as possible. We call it Go Pro. You want to enroll and go pro as fast as possible. Now, if you'll recall, there are 3 ways to go pro. You can accumulate sales points over time, and once you hit the pro level of 864 points, you're a professional for life. You can do it faster by hitting half the requirement if you do it in 28 days, or you could choose to start with the Pro Pack, as we mentioned in part 3. You only have to do that one time in your entire career, and you are now professional for life. And so here's what we want to do. Once you've gone pro, the 3rd step is you qualify by finding 2 other people who do what you do. So literally, to create wealth, you do step 1 and 2. You enroll and you go pro. You do that one time. And then all you do is teach and help other people do the same thing. That's it. And you can earn every bonus over time. Here's the way it works. You enroll and go pro. You find 2 who do what you do. And then you help them do what you did. That's it. That is the system of duplication. That simple little diagram, however long that takes, can lead to wealth. Let's break this down and show you exactly how that works. Again, let's assume that you started with the Pro Pack, okay? But no matter how you get there, you've gone pro. Next, you want to make a list of everyone that you know that you might want to refer to DNA Repair. And keep in mind, it's a very simple question. Would you like to be able to get younger every day? But in terms of who you know, many people call that your warm list. We believe you should divide all the people that you know into 2 groups that we call the hot list and then the warm list. And the hot list are your family and your relatives and your truly close personal friends. These are the people who are your closest friends. They are like your brothers and sisters. You know, they may not have had the same parents, but they're that close. They're truly like family. Why? As you start to experience the extraordinary benefit of DNA repair, these are the people that you would want to help. You love them the most. They love you the most. And if you're going to live the youngest, healthiest, most wonderful life, you want them to do the same. And here's what you do. Let's say that you have just started at the Pro Pack level with 9 DNA repair kits. What you want to do is make a list of at least 20 very close family and friends. And then you're going to give them an extraordinary deal. You're going to give them the greatest deal, the greatest benefit. What you do is you contact each of them and you say, listen, I have an incredible deal for you, and tell them exactly what's happened. Well, I've enrolled as a member of a company. They have an extraordinary set of products that literally have been scientifically patented and proven to repair DNA. And when you repair someone's DNA, you are literally helping them every day become younger biologically, internally, inside. They are becoming younger every day. Now, these are incredible products, but I want you to be one of my first customers because right now I've got a chance to give you an incredibly good deal. Here's the way it works. There are 3 products, and they call it a DNA repair kit. Now, normally, these 3 products, because they are patented and proven, they're normally $278 plus VAT at full retail. However, right now, normally because I'm part of the business, I could get you long-term a 50% discount. But right now, I have some special priced kits, and I could get you a first one just to try it for $120. In other words, when you start as a team member, you can get that initial Pro Pack. You can get those kits at $120. You don't need to make a profit from your family or your close friends, at least not to get started, because these are the people you love the most. These are the people you want to help the most. And these should be your first club members. Let them be your first club members because it's a great value. Now, you can go ahead and sell them that first kit at 50% off at $139, or you can just give it to them at your price because this is your family. And you tell them, I've got a limited number of kits, those first 9 kits. I just want you to try it one time because if you like it, and I know you're going to, I can get you that 50% discount permanently ongoing, that $139 price. Now, here's what happens. Instead of your family telling you they think this is a silly idea, because you're giving them such great value, maybe all of them won't want to do it, but most of them will. We find as many as 70 to 80% of the people around the world who are part of someone's hot market, if you're giving them just the greatest deal, your best deal, they'll actually try it at least once. And here's what happens. Let's say out of your 9 kits, when you start at the Pro Pack level, you keep 1 for yourself because you're going to start using your own DNA repair kit. And then you set up your automatic discount order for yourself. But now you take the other 8 kits and you let your family and close friends have them at your cost. Well, now what's happened is you're returning your entire expense. You're getting all of your initial expense back. And when those 8 folks try it, as they refer others because they get a great experience, you get paid on all the future monthly orders of your initial set of club member family as well as everyone they refer. Your family is literally helping you earn an income while you are giving them a great deal. I mean, it's a perfect win-win for everybody. It also creates a success story. You enroll as a team member. You start at the professional level. If you will call all of your family and close friends within your first 24 to 48 hours, you could have all 8 or 9. In fact, we've had people who have 30 or 40 family and close friends, and they've had 15, 20, 23, 25, 27 people the very first week say, yes, I want to try a kit at least one time. Again, that's a tremendous story of success. But in this example, let's say that only 8 of them decide they'll try it, and you've now moved your entire Pro Pack the very first week. Well, you take those 8 kits, and let's say you move those at $120. You basically just gave them away at your price. Well, that's over $900 that you've made back. So now you've got $900 that you've made back on the cost of your initial kits. Now let's show you what happens by duplicating this same thing. Remember, you enroll, you go pro, you contact your hot list, and you move all your kits. You immediately create a warm list. These are the people that you know. They're just not part of the family. And now you start to share the DNA Repair Club program. How do you do that? You just ask them if they'd like to get younger every day, and you point them to broadcast part 1. And just as you are sitting here, after a few minutes, they'll be listening to broadcast part 2 and 3 and 4. When it's done, some of them will only want to be club members. Great. That's good for you. It's great for them. Some of them, if you ask that one question, or let this 4-part broadcast system do it for you, some of them are going to want to be team members. And because they've gone through this information, you don't have to say one thing. These broadcasts say everything, and now they decide to do what you do. Again, your desire is to find 2 who do what you do. Well, now let's talk about how the rest of the compensation plan will start to pay you, and you don't do anything but consume, refer, and ask one question. Well, when 2 people decide to do what you do, here's what happens. You'll start to earn turbo bonuses. For example, you can earn up to $50 on a turbo bonus. If you are pro and you enroll someone and they start at pro like you did, you'll earn $50. So in this example, that's what they did. You've now earned another $100 just by asking them and letting them make the same choice you made. The next thing is this. When you are pro and you have enrolled someone who has become pro on both your left and right, you are what we call a pro star. Well, now that you've done that, you know how to do that, and now you're able to start earning the Pro Star Maker. How do you do that? Just help them do what you did. Help them over time do the same thing you did. When that happens, you are what we call a Pro Star Maker. When you're pro, someone you personally introduce, they become pro, and you help them introduce 2 people who do the same. They become a Pro Star, you're a Pro Star Maker, and we pay you $600 every time that happens. Every time someone that you personally refer, they get to pro, and you help them introduce 2 people who do the same thing, they get to pro, you get paid $600. In this simple little example right here, you have already earned $2,200. And it's just this small group of 6 people. But here's the key. You are now qualified. Long ago, in fact, the minute you introduced 2 people, you were qualified to earn team bonuses. The way the team bonuses work is every week you get paid based on the sales volume of both your team members and their club members. And you get paid on the sales volume of your 2 teams to infinite depth. No matter how far down it grows, you get paid on all that each week. Now, the most you can get paid is up to $30,000 a week. And at first, it won't certainly. At first, it starts small. But over time, as other people just do those simple things, consume, refer, and ask, it will grow. And now you're earning team bonuses naturally. In fact, here's what it can look like. This simple little triangle naturally duplicates because everybody does the same simple thing, consume, refer, and ask. Now, it never grows perfectly. Some people move faster, some people move slower, but here's what it could look like. As you ask questions and they choose to become a part of the team, as they consume and refer other people to this information, and those some choose to just be club members, but some in this example choose to be team members, your teams just grow. Remember, you just did one simple thing, but now you teach and help others do the same, and what happens is it just naturally starts to happen all over the place. Not on the first day, but over time, this just starts to happen all over the place. And as it grows and grows and grows, just in team bonuses, you could earn up to $30,000 a week around the world. And then because of that, over time, the last 2 bonuses, what we call our leadership bonuses, they also, over time, will just happen automatically. By the way, those bonuses have the potential to be even greater than the team bonus. That's the power of a simple system. All you do is consume, refer, and ask. One simple question. And leave it up to everybody else to choose whatever they feel comfortable with. And one day, you can have complete security, some complete financial security and complete financial control. And you can create a future for you and those you know and love that is extraordinary. So we want to thank you for going through this broadcast information. Just get back to the person who introduced you to this broadcast, and they will help you go to the next step as just a club member and team member, and simply then deciding how many DNA repair kits to start with. And we look forward to working with you hand in hand so that as you change the quality of your life and of your family's life, together we can change the quality of millions of lives around the world. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.